Well, good evening. Let's see. I had a bit of a doubling issue there. Can everybody hear me? Oh, hey there, Bradford. Well, good evening. Well, good evening. Let's see. I had a bit of a doubling issue there. Can everybody hear me? Oh, hey there, Bradford. Okay. I think this is working. Okay. I think this is working. Alright, that's odd. It's throwing my own audio back at me on a delay. But is it okay for you guys? Good, okay. I think I got all that solved. Excellent. Let me just put out one more Twitter notification, and we will get rocking. Okay, there we are. So how are all of you this evening? See, we have more people in the chat this time than with our Empire Strikes Back test. That's encouraging. Glad you can all make it out on this. Let's see, is it the Feast of St. Nicholas yet? What time is it where you guys are? Let's consider this your present. Just waiting for the chat to fill up a bit. Yes, chat, this is Brian, your intermittent guest host. And I already did one test of my streaming rig with Super Empire Strikes Back, but I realized I have to do another one because I had played Final Fantasy IV using my Super Nintendo, as many of you will know, but I realized, oh, well, I'm going to be playing Tactics, Final Fantasy Tactics, on my PS2, and I hadn't tested that with my game capture hardware software yet, and I also hadn't tried scheduling a stream, so I'm doing both of those, and amazingly, they worked. Yes, okay. And I see many of you are talking about the game we're playing tonight. So we got a full enough chat, good enough for punk rock. So let's just get into this, shall we? Without further ado, I give you tonight's game for our cozy midnight stream. That's right, we're going all the way back to 2002 or 1986. It's because time is all relative. Einstein proved that. That student's name, Albert Einstein. Okay. So in case you didn't see the title, here's a hint. We'll just soak in these production company intros. Man, I'm not even sure what gaming's like today, but I remember during this period, like in the early aughts, you had to sit through more game production company logos and intros than like for movies. Not only had budgets started to approach films, but, so the number of fingers in the pie. Oh, Saint Nick nudged you awake there, Rawl. Awesome. I got new headphones just for this, and I gotta say, the audio is really kicking. These are working well. Yes, this is the best retro 80s nostalgia game ever. And I'm actually a latecomer to GTA. I remember when this one came out, all my buddies were playing this. They'd all gotten into GTA 3 the year before, which was the big breakout. And kind of like I bent my own preferences a bit to play Super Empire Strikes Back last time, because, big brand X. In this case, I'm going a bit against type in terms of preferring 2D games, because this is the second 3D GTA game, I believe. GTA 3 was the first one, which I'm also now going back and playing. But this, Vice City right here, was the first Grand Theft Auto game I ever played. And I started playing it in like 2015. So I'm pretty new to the series. And I know this series is also controversial for some of the violent and sexual content, but being a sandbox game, you can partake of much of that or not. Otherwise, you can have a pretty PG-13 experience, honestly. Which is what I intend to do. And a lot of people say that the biggest jump in quality was between GTA 2 and 3. But for my money, having just played GTA 3 a few hours ago, in a lot of ways, Vice City is a quantum leap above even that one. Like, they figured 3D out with this one. Even the artwork is way less crude. Like, I was surprised by how sloppy, frankly, the character art was for 3. Like, the characters don't even look like they're renders at all in that game. And they do in this one. Oh, they just started me off here. Okay, you know what? I'm actually going to restart this. Because I loaded up before the stream. I cheated a little bit. Yeah, and automatically... Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, there we go. September 2015. That's from my initial playthrough. So what I'm actually going to do is back out here. See if I can do this without ending the stream. I am not actually sure. So pray for me. This might end the stream. I'm going to reset the PS2. Let's see. Wonder what's going to happen. Are you guys still there? If you are still there, yeah, not only can a GTA game not be done today, it's not being done today. I mean, when did 5 come out? Anybody know how long it's been? And frankly, I tried playing 4. 4 just sucks. They completely messed up the physics. Just the aesthetic of it is hideous. I can't be bothered to care about the main character, whereas I love the main character of this one. Tommy Vercetti is my boy. Okay, good, we're still here. So hey, that was another test. Now we know I can reset the console in midstream, and it's not going to kick us out. So we're going to start fresh here. And I do not have a memory card inserted. That was the key. So we're playing without a safety net, chat. Yeah, Bradford, I think 5 is as old as Skyrim now. Sheesh. I think I saw someone on Twitter earlier saying that Rockstar is just now content to milk their past success. Just release new DLC and like new maps for games, and why bother investing the time and effort into actually making a new one? I think what Red Dead Redemption 2 was the last one. Okay. Getting right back on track. Let's enjoy this opening cutscene when it starts. And keep an eye on the background. So that's what I will say. I noticed a little called an Easter egg. If people could freeze eggs and hang them on meat hooks.
Didn't think they'd ever let him out.
He kept his head down. Helps people forget.
People will remember soon enough. When they see him walking down the streets of their neighborhoods, it will be bad for business.
Well,
Oh, it's Geek co-host Dornall.
Busy out of town. Okay? We've been talking about expanding down south, right? Vice City is 24 karat gold these days. The Colombians, the Mexicans, hell, even those Cuban refugees are cutting themselves a piece of some nice action.
but it's all drugs, son. None of the families will touch that shit.
Times are changing. The families can't keep their backs turned while our enemies reap the rewards. So, we send someone down to do the dirty work for us and cut ourselves a nice, quiet slide.
I love the song in the background.
Contact down there.
Ken Rosenberg, schmuck of a lawyer. How's he gonna hold for citizenship?
We don't need him to. We just set him loose in Vice City. We give him a little cash to get started, okay? Give it a few months. Then we go down. Pay him a little visit, right? See how he's doing.
It just set the tone, the juxtaposition with the unsavory character of the scene was fantastic. And established the time setting.
Hey guys, it's Ken Rosenberg here. Hey, great, hey. Well, I'm gonna drive you guys to the meet, okay? Now, I've talked to the suppliers, and they are very keen to.
Oh, good to know that YouTube notified you, Dornall.
Well, we should be
Yeah, we're.
very nice to ourselves.
I announced the Final Fantasy Tactics retrospective live on David Stewart's show earlier. So we are looking at starting Tactics on Wednesday at 10 p.m. Central, 8 Pacific. And we're going to try to get David in through the Discord. So I hope all of you will show up, and I hope to see my sometimes co-host Dornall in the Discord. And hopefully we'll have a treat, special guest David Stewart. But it'll be a lot of fun.
Okay, that's them in the chopper. All right, here's the deal. They want a straight exchange on open ground. All right? Okay, stay tight. Let's go.
Oh, what could go wrong with this? Surely this will be a smooth exchange. Because we definitely don't need any conflict at this point to light the fuse. Oh, wait.
Got it? 100% pure grade A Colombian, my friend. Let me see it. The greens? 10s and 20s. Used. I think we have a deal, my friend.
Uh-oh. I think those guys glow in the dark. Oh, Dukes of Hazzard style. Oh no. Someone interrupted our deal? Who could it have been? Who do you think it was, Chad? I think that was the Italian mob, or the Colombians. I think it was the Medellin cartel, or was it the Glowies?
Go get some sleep. What are you gonna do? I'll drop by your office tomorrow and we can start sorting this mess out.
That's what I like about Tommy. He can be reasonable. I mean, he can massacre a whole department store full of people. Or you can be like, hey, lie down before you fall down. No, I'm not taking that. So let's have a look around our new environment. So the only weapon I have is the 80s retro wave style fist. Oh, also some MMA moves. Yep, this game is called Grand Theft Auto. Let's get our star in a car. And start enjoying the 80s soundtrack immediately. And right away, colliding with the telephone pole.
We interrupt your programming with a message from the State Department. All bridges and some roads in the Vice-City metropolitan area have been closed because of a severe weather warning. Meteorologists are tracking Hurricane Hermione, which has devastated 5 Caribbean islands and is heading...
Listen to that old V8. Unfortunately, this is looking extremely blurry. Hey, that actually helped me. On the TV monitor I'm using for this. Yes, Fernando, throw you the keys. Go buff those dents out. Those will pound right out. Actually, changed my mind. We're going with this one. Oh yeah, much better handling. Oop. Can buff that out. See what's great is I can do stuff like that and the cops don't care. You just run red lights. As long as you don't hit them or actively murder anyone. Oh, hello. Ah, thought that was an Infernus. No. Honestly, this game, just driving around listening... Ah, that was his fault. Listening to the radio is one of the highlights. And one thing I absolutely love that GTA 3 was sorely lacking was this. A map. I couldn't believe it when I started playing GTA 3, but it does not have a map. It only has the mini-map. Let's see, how do I zoom in on this sucker? There we go. Oh, I love this thing. It is handy. Oh, that's right. The announcer told us the bridge is out.
That was hot like leather seats on a 100-degree day.
It's pretty hot. Yeah, that's right. Real human measurements.
Boiling in here. I'm taking it off to this next record. It is hot, baby.
Who it is. If you read the Soul Cycle, I purposefully only use standard, like, Imperial measurements.
So does Lower Flanagan.
Give it less of a nuts and bolts sci-fi feel. Oops. I'd bill my insurance. One thing I learned on Top Gear from a professional racing driver Don't press the accelerator until you're sure you will never have to let up on it. I'm not following that advice right now. But man, contrary to what it might be looking like for my performance, they nailed the driving controls on this one. Also, the cars aren't made of balsa wood. In 3, you hit like 3 little birch trees and your car explodes. Yeah, it's fine over here. Haha. Can you imagine taking down an entire line post with a Corvette? That's the real wish fulfillment fantasy. Okay. That's a good test drive. If I was in trouble, I could take that. By yourself. I seriously do get a strong 80s nostalgia vibe playing this game. And that's an achievement with such early, relatively crude 3D. Also having a main character who talks, especially when that guy is voiced by Ray Liotta, is an improvement. And I know a lot of people like the strong silent protagonist in the form of Claude, but come on. It's Ray Liotta. And now he's got a bat. Yeah, that's good. Got that out of my system, but don't think I'll be buying that one. Let's get on with the story. All right, here's our hotel. Oops. No need for Chicago rules here. Yeah, the soundtrack of this game was the soundtrack of Gen X's childhood. I could imagine that. Hey, Crusader Saracen.
Tommy, been too long. I know, you're just overwhelmed with emotion. 15 years.
Seems like only yesterday. I guess that's a perspective thing.
Hey, doing time for the family is no piece of cake, but the family looks after its own, okay? So how'd the deal go down? You sitting on some white gold?
Look, Sonny, we were set up. The deal was an ambush. Harry and Lee were dead.
You better be kidding me, Tommy. Tell me you still got the money.
No, Sonny. I don't have the money.
That was my money, Tommy! My money!
Obligatory giant 80s cell phone there.
Be screwing me, Tommy, because you know I'm not a man to be screwed with.
You have my personal assurance that I'm going to get you your money back. And the drugs. And I'm going to mail you the dicks of those responsible.
I already know that. You're not a fool, Tommy, but I warn you. If it was anybody else, you'd be dead already. Well, because we got this, I'm gonna let you.
Look, Sonny, you got my word.
Okay, so we got conflict hanging over the main character's head. We got a ticking clock. Got to get the money and the drugs back. Get retribution against those responsible. Yeah, again, the soundtrack of this game is another huge improvement over the previous one. Every station in GTA 3 only has like 5 songs. That's it. And interestingly enough, one of those stations just has songs licensed from the Scarface soundtrack, which would seem to fit this game better, but it's in the one set in the fantasy or secondary world version of New York, not the secondary world version of Miami. Also, this is the first game where you can actually go inside your safe house. And look at that. Look out the window. There's our trashed car from last night. I know there's some stuff you can find in the hotel, but might not be unlocked until later. Yeah. Let's see what the day holds. Yeah, I saw there was a Scarface open world game. Gotta be honest, I have really never gotten into Scarface. I've tried to watch it, but I don't know. Normally I like Pacino. I do not like his performance in that movie. I think his accent is way over the top to the point of being incomprehensible. And just, it didn't hook me soon enough. So I didn't really care about the game. But that is quite the case of art imitating art, imitating art. Because, I mean, you guys may have noticed the references to Reservoir Dogs and The Godfather in the opening cinematics. And, of course, there's just all kinds of Scarface references. First, I want to find a better car. Let's try a Jeep. Oh, sorry, not a Jeep. Let's see, what are they calling this one? Mesa Grande. We get to listen to what the previous owner was listening to. So what should we do, chat? Should we drive to the L? The big blue L on the compass. Oh, hello. Yeah, we'll be having this. Didn't think I'd find a Ferrari this soon. But here we are. Ooh, that does have a hair trigger. Commercials are also better in this one. Let's see, which side is on? There it is. There's a big pink glowy cylinder. Right, beam me up. This vaguely Asian-looking building.
Go get some sleep, he says. I have been sitting in this chair all night with the lights off, drinking coffee. This is a disaster.
Yeah, that's the only drug starting with C you were on.
These girls, listen to me, are going to come down here and rip my head off. It's ridiculous. I did not go to law school for this. Okay, now what the hell are we going to do?
Shut up, sit down, relax. I'll tell you what we're gonna do.
Oddly enough, he initially wanted to do family court.
And then we're gonna kill them.
That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Let me think. Oh, there's this retired Colonel Juan Garcia Cortez. He's the one that helped me set up this deal well away from Vice City's established thugs. Okay?
The Lord of War is an underappreciated gem.
He's holding his
Really dug that one.
in the bay on his expensive yacht, and all of Vice City's big players are going to be there. Okay? I have an invite. Of course I have an invite. But there's no way.
Yeah, Chad, I'm glad you also dig the commercials in this one. I mean, who could forget Giggle Cream? Classic.
Whoa, whoa. Hey, I like 1978 too, but you know, this isn't gonna be a beer and strippers do. I mean, no offense, but I think that it might turn heads on the runway for the wrong reason.
What's wrong with the way I'm dressed?
Okay, look, here. Stop by Raphael's. Tell him I sent you. He'll make you look respectable. Okay, go, come on.
Oh, it's shopping time, chat. Yeah, Tommy's color commentary throughout the game is just priceless. Okay. Also, this game doesn't seem to forget where my car is as quickly.
That's why we don't have any male hosts on this station. People open up more to women. I was telling my girlfriend yesterday, if a woman were president, we'd nuke the country every 28 days.
Based.
Times of trouble, of international scary things that cause anxiety. People seek soul ice. Or is that solace? Some visit leave.
Let's see here. I already got one. Don't think I needed that. Oh well. Out of touch, but it's not Thursday. It's not Thursday.
And the candles have been burning out, and the wind sings through the branches of the eucalyptus. Hold up your arms and sing, all dewy, my sky sailing, pregnant into the goddess. Pregnant moon? What are we talking about, Gethsemane?
All right. Enough talk. More rock. Got a bit of understeer on this one. I think this is the station Laszlo's on in this game. Look, missed the turn. Easily fixed. Next. Oh yeah, my favorite.
Take a longboat with 20 of your finest men. Head to where the sun sets. There you will find the village. Kill it!
Oh yeah, the Viking commercials. Those are great. Hey, would Thatcher have nuked Argentina if they hadn't folded during the Falklands War? Well, they kind of knew they were theirs anyway.
Nice fight.
I know what they're hinting at. Because, yep, this game introduced motorcycles. And while I much prefer the sport bikes, these are the best way to get around in this game. Mine now. Whoop. Drop the bike. Oh well. Get back in the saddle. Where'd that thing go? I don't even see it. Oh, there it is. Okay. At first you don't succeed. Okay, third time is the charm.
Oh, I love lobster. Have you...
Argue with officials, beat up enormous men, break legs, and lose weight, especially in the brain. BJ's Fit for Football, out now on beta and VHS. Remember, to win the game of football or life, you have to annihilate everything in your path in a blind race.
And that's why I'm heading to ammunition.
More moon swing
Oh, I'm totally out of money, though. That's no good. We'll have to fix that soon.
You like to talk a lot, so I get a well-paid job on the radio and begin to make my name as a successful DJ. Now I'm not so lonely, but I never forget my roots. I never forget, and so I always have a soft spot for foreigner. I've been waiting his next.
Let's bring the mood down a little bit. I think I'm going to this big pink dot. This is a great place to find sports cars, too. Alright, I'm just going to vibe a bit here. Please indulge me, chat. Oh. There's a gun. Who left his gun there? Oh, getting off the bike. That means I can't hear the chorus. I know, right? Fortnite just... They were large and in charge. They were the kings of the world, and they just disappeared. Oh, well. There we go. It's more like it. Slowly building our arsenal. So line it up. Curb check. Okay. Set that there. See what the colonel's got in charge for us. Oh, Lou Graham's voice broke. Tragic. Oh, really? There are two bodies with cement shoes in the ocean near this area. Wow. Well, how do you see him? Because you can't swim in this one.
I understand you are here on the behalf of Mr. Rosenberg. I hope any recent problems have not affected his health or mental well-being, Mr.
Rossetti. He's just got a touch of agoraphobia.
Excellent, excellent. And you?
I just want my merchandise.
It's an unfortunate set of circumstances for all involved. Of course, I have initiated my own lines of inquiry, but such a delicate matter will take time. Perhaps we'll talk later. Meanwhile, let me introduce you to my daughter.
Oh, Thursday came early.
Cara mia, could you look after our guest while I attend to my necessary obligations?
Of course, Daddy.
Please, excuse me.
Mercedes?
You try living. Anyway, let me point out some of our more distinguished guests. That's our
Oh, yeah.
Alex Shrub with Rising Silicone Star.
I got my hard copy of this, GTA 3,
Over there, we have the Vice City Mambas.
and San Andreas, which I honestly don't like, but I got them. They're censoring the definitive versions.
Suicide Amphibian is Jez Torn, lead singer with Love Fist.
Can I tell you? Do you know how they play paintball? Exactly. Let me tell you. It does not involve a battle, if you know what.
Impotent. And the chatty trio, that sleeping sweat gland.
The Love Fist interviews on the Talk Station are great.
And the other two are Pastor Richards and pseudo-intellectual film director Steve Scott.
I think that's actually Dennis Hopper. Yeah, they got a way bigger budget for this one.
I can only apologize.
No, de nada, amigo.
Okay, so to see the bodies with cement shoes, you just take a boat out and just look down. Okay, thanks.
And liquidating one's enemy.
I don't know how soon I can get a boat. We'll see. We'll see if I can get one.
Oh, I was just taking my friend back into town. Another time, Ricardo.
Ricardo,
I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a ball. Reliving all these memories. Reliving memories of the 80s and reliving memories of reliving memories of the 80s. This game is like a Russian doll of nostalgia. Oh, and already we're spoiled for choice. So I'm going to ask folks here, which of these three cars are we going to take? So we have the Vet, which I believe is Banshee in the GTA verse. We got the Cheetah, which is a Ferrari Testarossa, and then the Infernus, which is a Lambo. So I'll let chat catch up so we can pick our ride here. What if I can get to a vantage point where I can see all three of them at once? Her head's in the way. Okay. Her head is still in the way, but it's a Ferrari. It needs no introduction. I'll wait for chat to vote. I want to talk about why I dislike San Andreas. And I know that's kind of a sore point because everybody says it's their favorite. I remember the buzz over that one when it came out, where like the rumors, like, oh, you can go into any building, which turned out not to be true. I mean, for one thing, the game is broken. You can just generate almost infinite cash right away by doing the robbery missions over and over again. But besides the whiny, like the insufferable main character who I wish didn't have a voice, you spend hours upon hours of game time conquering all the other gang's territories, and then they take it away from you and make you spend time with Claude's annoying girlfriend from GTA 3. It's inexcusable. Okay. All right. The votes are coming in. So it looks like we have 4 for the Lambo. And then the blue one is the Ferrari. So it looks like we have 2 for those. All right, you mostly played Saints Row. How's that? Anyway. Call Tommy a Bitcoin millionaire because he is taking Lambos to the moon. If this guy will get out of the way. I really don't want to punch you. So we'll just do this backwards. This is going to be weird.
Will you be working for my father?
Maybe.
Do you mind
NPCs in this game are still smarter than in Part 3.
so difficult having a rich and powerful father? Vamos.
Now, the handling on the Infernus isn't quite as good as the Cheetahs. But I think it's got more character. It does tend to oversteer. It loves to fishtail. Got that heavy back end. Okay, so that's apparently where I'm going. But I'm going to listen to Bryan Adams a little bit. What do you guys think? Listen to that V12 from the Tractor Factory. Hey, the horn works. It is harder to check chat and watch what I'm doing at the same time in a driving game. But oh well.
This one's really good, and I'm not receiving any special treatment or action on the tour bus to say that.
It is really cool playing this one first and then playing GTA 3, which takes place in 2002, because a lot of the DJs are in Part 3, like Tony and Fernando I like how they have expanded roles in this one.
See you around, handsome.
Apparently made an impression.
I'm sure you will.
I did play LA Noire. Oh, now I can afford the gun I already have. Oh, and this is the one where you can buy properties. So see that little house icon, chat? I believe with sufficient money we can purchase it. But yeah, I did enjoy LA Noire until the ending. Because the writers, as is the want of late moderns, mistook a noir ending for a nihilistic ending. Whereas if you watch classic noir, like Force of Evil, for example, a noir hero isn't one who is just destroyed, like who's just hopeless, right? But he's a character who's left without choices, right? He gets in a problem, he gets in a bind, gets in a jam, and the more he tries to dig himself out, the deeper in he gets. But there usually is a moral to it, and like the reason that he keeps digging in deeper is he's avoiding doing the hard but right thing. And in a lot of classic noirs, he finally resolves the conflict by doing the right thing. But if I can find a pay and spray. I wonder if it'll be on the map. Yes, okay. There is one quite close. Oops. Sorry. Not trying to kill people. Just yet. Oh, we got quite a way to go. Ah, that's trying to right in my face.
It's Tony, right here on Flash. Your hot source for hot.
Oh, I'm actually going north. Sorry, Chad, got turned around.
These guys are delicate. I walk like an Egyptian.
Oops.
Oh, boy.
Well, he'll have that. Ooh. One of the best songs on the soundtrack. We still haven't heard Flock of Seagulls yet, though. They're getting closer. Okay. I don't think there's a right turn for a while here. Split U-turn. I have to do something about that door. Oh, gotta get across this big stretch. Uh-oh. Almost didn't see those. That's the advantage of a motorcycle, it can fit through those. Got one of those flash Florida rain showers. I will point out that in GTA 3 my car would have exploded by now. So this is refreshing. I think we're behind the paint spray. I think that's it. Yeah, there it is. Oh, but I think it might be 1,000 to fix the car. No. Okay. Well, they've lowered the price of it. Excellent. You're 100% again, chat. Let's go mess it up again. Let's try to find a boat. Sure, boats near the water. That bridge is closed. Off-road in the Lambo. Through the shrubbery. Let me know if anybody sees a boat. Oh no, that's an icon of house you can buy. That's right. Or they're green. So right here's another potential safe house. Alright, let's check the map. Might be some of the docks down there. Okay, looks like the southern tip of the island. Oh, really? So that was the last hit Styx had. Really? That was their only MTV video? Sissy Spritz. So flammable. And so much hold. It's coming back to me. I used to know these roads like the back of my hand. But it has been like 6 years. Nice. Good brakes on that guy. Oh. How many people in chat remember being able to turn on the radio and hear something that just wasn't mass-produced, prefab, overproduced, auto-tuned garbage? There's actually variety. Everybody these days thinks that 80s songs are all cookie cutter, and yeah, you'll have some of that when it comes to top 40. Okay, I'm not denying that, but I think it was Frank Zappa who pointed out that back when the studios were still run top down, when there was a guy behind a big desk at the top, every once in a while he'd give something new a chance, right? I don't know if anyone remembers that. Alright, looking like I can't get in there. Let us try elsewhere. I mean, furnace in this game does handle better than the one in GTA 3, I will say. Okay. Getting closer to more potentially dock-like structures. This chat, we can't rewind. We have gone too far. The only way out of Clown World is through. Sorry to tell you. Ooh. Okay. People want to leave guns lying around? I'll be happy to oblige. This thing isn't bad off-road. This is how much they like our car chat. When you come around the corner in this car, everyone you work with is going to be like, who's that? Oh yeah, Wave. Another great one. Oh yeah? Is having the radio on nowadays painful? Well, that's why I'm here, to put my pain inside all of you. Thank you for indulging me. Yes, it was better. Anyone who says otherwise is lying to you. Check out the mall. See what's happening. The premiere of Burger Shot. You guys are probably getting antsy to see me go on a rampage here. Patience. Yep. Back when you could just, like, bring a knife on a plane or go out in public without a filthy rag on your face. Or go outside at all, depending on where you live. Good times. Oh, and what's this? Don't mind if I do. Man, how'd Tommy learn that in prison? Did he, like, order a VHS tape from the back of a comic book or something? There's a story there. Oh yeah, the mall near your household home got demolished. After this video, all you guys are still on YouTube after the stream, check out Urban Exploration or Urbex Abandoned Mall. If members of the millennial generation and Zoomers want to feel what archaeologists did when they unearthed the forum in Pompeii, and for everyone Gen X and Y just to cry. Just to break down. You say, really? if you want to picture what the 80s was like, in the 80s, they had everything we have now. It just tended to be analog instead of digital. Because, come on. Hey, Walkman does the same thing as an iPod. All right? It's just, they didn't start duct taping things together. Like, you could have a cell phone, it was really expensive, and it made calls. It was a phone. You could have a laptop, which did word processing and like, spreadsheets. So there was a barrier to entry, but so the users of telecom devices weren't idiots by and large, and unfortunately, democratization and dumbing down, and yes, I'm blaming Apple for a lot of this, they ended that. They opened the gates of technology to everyone, and an empire. So here we are. So imagine a world where you could basically do all the same stuff you do now, but without morons. It's the morons that really get to me. I don't know about you guys. Not too fond of it. Yeah, being able to actually go inside buildings was a big quality of life improvement in this game over the previous one. There were only a couple locations where you could do stuff like this. I'm impatient. Right. Is that guy okay? By the way, Chad, let me know if you're getting any kind of audio crackle. Might just be on my end, but sometimes I get a little here. I'm still broke. Oh, wow. Okay, here is how accurate an 80s simulator this is. Does anyone remember where we parked? Because I don't. I can't find the car. Where's the car? Uh-oh. Oh yeah, this is a classic from chat. I remember going to a mall for dinner or lunch with the folks, then I'd walk over to the arcade or bookstore after dessert while mom shopped. Yeah, that's a total schmood, as the kids would say. Big mood, highly relatable. Yeah, thankfully, we still have an arcade here. Here in Argentina North. Believe it or not. Yeah, I recently opened a Round One, which is a Japanese-style arcade, which also has not just a restaurant, but a full bar in it. I'm going to circumnavigate them all for secrets. Also, I believe that your running duration increases by using it. So we gotta get Tommy on some cardio, chat. Gotta get him into shape. Yeah, parking lot poles with letters on them. Gen Y, Gen X, and Simpsons viewers will understand. I think we lost the Lambo. Try the other end of the mall. Hope you're having fun so far. I'm really just messing around here. We haven't gotten any missions intentionally involving violence. So, Between Tommy's geriatric breaks. Oh, there it is. Between his blood O2 level checks. We can do some fine gaming. The best. Okay. Where are we going? What time is it? Where are we going? We're going back to the L. Okay. So we're going back to the lawyer's office. Oh, yeah, Blondie. Deborah Harry also had the best song on the GTA 3 soundtrack, which was one I'd missed. That was a great experience that I had playing this game for the first time. Even though I was around for the 80s, obviously, there were like 12 songs on the soundtrack I'd never heard before. Okay, Bradford, Music Man, in chat. Where the heck did Debbie Harry go? I mean, she did Blondie, she went off on her own, she did Videodrome. What's the deal with that? Because, man, what a talent. And just one day, poof, just like that, gone. There it is. Oops. It appears to be a dead end. Oh no, we're going full Austin Powers here. I have to figure this out. Oh, this might actually explode now. Yep. Get the marshmallows. I'm still alive. I know where that came from. So that did go through, okay. Okay, that's his building, so his office is on the other side of the block. Hey. Let's give Tommy a breather here while I look at chat. Okay, so regarding Deborah Harry, she didn't make Faptem TV very well, so she dipped out. Why not? She was smoking. That's a joke they even make in this game, is that like video pretty much edged ugly people out of the market. Like you could no longer be ugly and be a musician. Well, you could be a session musician, but you couldn't be a rock star. But she was anything but. Wow.
Well, I hope you're having a good time, because I'm going out of my mind with worry here. What did you find out?
Oh yeah, she was kind of similar to Berlin's lead singer.
We need a lead from the streets. Okay, let me think. Ah, I got it. Okay, there's this Limey, some music industry slimeball. Goes by the name of Kent Paul. Anyway, he's got his nose so far up most of Vice City's ass that if anybody knows the way...
Oh geez, this guy.
20 keys of coke, it's this guy, all right?
It's the guy that time he keeps hitting.
Take it easy now.
Oh, it is apparently just my TV because I'm looking at my other monitor with a live YouTube stream and video quality's way better. And I know it's a poor craftsman who blames his tools, but honestly, if you could see my video, it's so murky. It's like I'm driving around in fog. That is one of the reasons I'm crashing into people and objects so much. Because I've been practicing. I've been playing GTA 3, which has pretty much the same controls as this. But I'm on hard mode. Ooh, not going to take that sweet jump yet. Well, here's a little inside baseball for Comet Frame Xseed fans, specifically Xseed S and Double S. The manufacturer of the Xseeds in S and Double S is ISBC, which in universe is the Ingolstadt Science Bureau Commission. But I named it after an inside joke between my gaming group and me, because ISBC, in addition to manufacturing Comet frames, also pays Comet frame pilots a bonus for a certain number of confirmed kills. So they came to be known as the Insane Stunt Bonus Commission. So now when you read the books and you see the ISBC abbreviation, you can think of Grand Theft Auto.
Where'd you pop up from? I've been looking for a bird like you for ages, mate. You know what? I'm looking for some English guy.
Oh yeah, I suppose that music video also forced performers to add acting skills to their skill stack. It is a lot of work. It's kind of like being a writer-illustrator.
Rosenberg. Oh, that bonkers ambulance chaser. That guy could defend an innocent man all the way to death row. Kiss another drink, bruv.
Nobody's a comedian. Listen to me. I'm missing 20 keys and a lot of cash.
Drugs, mate? It's a mug's game.
What do you know about it?
What was coming to?
Yes, it is 99 Luftballons.
Who deals that kitchen of a hotel on Ocean Drive? He's been looking real pleased with himself lately. You could go and check him out.
I will. And I'll be seeing you around.
What about Tommy just rolls into town and takes charge immediately?
Give me a drink. And where's that slut?
GJ3 starts with Claude getting shot by his traitors GF. GTA Vice City starts with Tommy Vercetti coming to town and punching an immigrant. Clearly Tommy is best protag. Okay, we should finally get some action going here, Chad. I should have shotguns for this. Oh, brick phone.
Hey, what are you looking at? You better start talking. Hey, make me, you prick. Do not move. Tommy Vercetti, remember the name.
Yeah. Oh, what a Chad.
Oh, way to go, tough guy. Beat him to a pulp. That should make him real tough. You want some too?
My deer slugs did.
I want what you want, brother.
Oh, yeah? And what's that?
Your green and my dead brother's white thing. Unfortunately, you just silenced our lead.
Accidents happen. Get lost.
Hey, whoa. No need to go all long range on my ass. The way I see it, we two hombres in a strange time.
I compare music videos from 81 to 84 and those from 85 to 89. Oh, I mean, Michael Jackson had a lot to do with that, right? Where he had Scorsese producing essentially short movies for him. Like, I think Bad came out in 89. Correct me if I'm wrong.
One thing you gotta realize about this town, you gotta pass P, local gun shop, just a couple of blocks away.
So we've gained an 80s brick phone, but no money yet. Oh well. But see, the game is teaching us... Oh, wow! He caught some air. It's teaching us a lesson, oh, and it's okay, that applies to life, right? I think I've blogged about this, which is whether you're going to make a living in the arts or in finance, in any kind of business really, in tech. If you want to work for yourself, you got to find your gun first, okay? Or sword, to use a Zelda metaphor, right? Well, you got to find his wooden sword before he could start racking up the rupees. Tommy's being conveyed to his heater here, his piece, his rod, his Roscoe. But you got to find your key marketable skill and get good with it. And then this tutorial is great. But yeah, game knows I'm broke. Well, I do love that we have the signature white Lambo now. This is a special car. Yeah, I'm gonna go this way. I think this is the one without the barriers. Yep. Oh yeah, that's some rock. Oh yeah, Coppola directed Captain EO and George Lucas wrote it. I haven't seen that one actually. Yeah, they got the they got, who was it? Faces rifle? Who used the Ruger on A-Team?
Leo's gone away for a while. He left me in charge. Screw you, man.
Ah. We have ourselves a mystery. Who's Leo's contact? So, as you can see, it takes a minute to get into the meat of the game here. So it's a slow burn. That's okay because it makes the bloodbath that ensues all the richer. Oh no, it's alarmed. I don't want a cop to see this. Let's look at chat while Tommy fixes that alarm. Oh, in Rawls' book, the main character steals a Ruger, which is called a Nambu 2. There's a little gun porn for you guys. Hello. I love how they always have the Vespa parked there. They're like, you're gonna ride this. We want you to ride this. No, I'll not demean myself. Demeans us all. The Ruger's standard shape was based on the old Japanese Army Nambu pistol.
Oh, for God's sake, it's you. Oh, geez. I'm gonna need new pants. Hey, those psychos from up north, they've been on the horn, and they're coming down here soon. Now, where is the goddamn money?
Relax.
Hallelujah.
We're not at that point.
Oh, I thought that you were taking care of this. I really did. And now those Guidos say we gotta do them a favor.
I mean, I gotta do him a favor.
Oh, of course that's what I mean. Do I look like I can intimidate a jury? I couldn't intimidate a child, and believe me, I've tried. Now look, it's either that or Forelli's cousin Giorgio gets 5 years for fraud.
Was that like a Pizzagate reference?
These guys out.
I understand. Let the jury change their minds. Don't worry about it.
No! I tried that. The jury case didn't go so well. So make them change their minds.
Oh, this is fun. I remember this mission. Jury intimidation. And the murderous, drug-dealing mobster is wondering what he did wrong in a past life.
Dumb Florida moron.
Oh, I think I have to... Yeah. I lost my sword. Oh well, I know where it is. Also, in this game, I noticed that the cars go slower in reverse, which is accurate. Usually only get one gear in reverse. Delivery! A little Street Fighter 2 bonus action here. That sounds like center card gauge over there. Oh wow. How many hammers? Was that like a truck of hammers?
Innocent until I say otherwise.
Apparently that truck was delivering hammers. Anyway. Where'd the Lambo get off to? Oh man. Well, improvise. Come here.
Yo, why you all warm? I'm telling Irene who owns your ass.
God, listen to V-Rock in this car. It's the law. The law of the jungle. Oops. Oh! And it's one of the tracks by fictional band Love Fist. Made just for this game. Oh, I thought I could drive through there. I'm just a little off. I got no time to park right. Not sure how I can hear the police scanner, but I'm glad I can. Let's work it over evenly. This is art, chat. I can express myself. So I just hit this thing until it blows. Can never be done trashing a car. Ah.
Remember, guilty is a dirty word.
Hey, finally got paid. Nice. Although Tommy is drastically underselling his skills.
Hey, Tommy, it's Sonny. How's the suntan?
I ain't got no suntan.
We ain't got my money either, so I'm one of them myself. What are you doing? So tell me, what are you doing?
I'm looking for the money, Sonny. Don't worry.
I am worrying, Tommy. That's my style, because I've had this problem in my life with unreliable people. Don't be an unreliable person, Tommy, please. Do us both a favor. I'm looking forward to hearing from you.
Hey, how'd you get that number? How did Sonny know Leo's number? Interesting. Yeah, okay, I'll do another Phoenix. Okay. I think that made a nice test. So, thanks for joining me. I'm going to call it there. First, I'm going to look at chat again. I have to answer the phone.
Get to the payphone next to the mall in Washington.
Oh. Okay. Actually, we're going into overtime. I just got the first assassin mission. Oop, not stealing that. Hey, good enough. So long.
Musty Pines is located at a luxurious location overlooking Vice City's state-of-the-art sanitation facilities. You can still visit your old people, but now you have the comfort of knowing you don't have to.
Oh, this handles like a shopping cart with a wheel missing. Anyway, back to chat. Yeah, the ability to see the transmission of culture has been absent from the scene for decades now. And yeah, what we think of as like the 80s looking 80s style, nobody really dressed like that. People looked normal in the 80s. Right? Except for like high fashion models and, well, music video performers, right? And yeah, you leave the city, you go out in the countryside, and it's like taking a time machine. Culture is way more ubiquitous now, thanks largely to the internet. And remember when we really had regions in this country, in the United States, and New England would be completely different from the Midwest, would be completely different from the South. And that's starting to go away. When you find the same restaurants, same styles, just undifferentiated gray goo everywhere. Oh, I hate this car. Wow. Oversteer special. No. Bad. I got some hair, though. And I'm sure it's due to RAM limitations. But yeah, anytime you grab a car, like every other car turns into it. So it's hard to find a different car. Oh shoot. Where'd the phone go? There it is. I'm doing my best here. Oh, that's right. In this town, There are 2 malls. That's right. So you can say, let's not go to that mall, let's go to the nice mall. So this dude I'm talking to on the phone thinks I'm the chef, because it turned out the chef was secretly an assassin. Oh, hey. Same radio station. There he goes. I have no weapons. I have to improvise. Let's take the inside track. How do you recover? Ha! Your barricades are nothing to my motorcycle. Nothing.
That's what you get on B-Rock. Rock and roll and music.
Okay. Switching to a car. Yeah, not gonna catch that one. Sometimes turning around will spawn new cars. Not this time, though. Oh, wait. I hear something. Yeah. That'll work. Nope. It's gonna be better than the pizza guys, though. So, game tip. You can automatically face the camera forward by tapping L2 and R2 at the same time. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's going over. It's going over. Limited time to escape. Alright. Alright, this guy's getting on my nerves. Keep in mind, it's extra hard for me to see what I'm doing. Where is this little dork? Hit him once. Gonna have to resort to vehicular homicide here. Oh yeah, please run upstairs. Works so well in horror movies. Out of foliage is hiding him from me. And that's how we do. I think I picked something up. Was it money? Oh! Sir, clipping is a crime. Okay. Well, following that triumph, I'm going to sign off for real. So, I would call that a successful test. Do join us Wednesday. Plan now is to go live at 10 Central, 8 Pacific for a Final Fantasy Tactics retrospective. Be like my co-host Doranal, get notified, subscribe to Geek Gab, and click on the bell icon so you'll be notified for our next show and the regular Geek Gab experience on Saturdays with Daddy Warpig and Doranal. Also, if you liked this video, which, wow, I see 10 of you did, make sure to click like. I'm not sure it does anything. You can click dislike, but YouTube won't show it to anyone unless you use Chrome with incognito mode. There's another tip for you, just to get your money's worth. Anyway, this has been Brian signing off for Geek Gab Retrospective. See you on Wednesday.